Uh,
Whatever.
you know. But one guy in the house that you kind of had a weird relationship with, to say the least, was Dante Rivera. And what was it like? What happened there? What's up with you and Dante?
You know what it was? Is because I'm 22 and he was 33, and just the age difference. And we're both like from like the Northeast. I'm from New York, Pennsylvania, and he's from New Jersey.
Right.
And I went to college and I met some people. I know people from Jersey. And he was just like the people I met from Jersey, you know, like they got the little bricks, they talk with that accent, you know,
Yeah.
and have their cars, tops and stuff. But that's just, you know, what he does, and I would bust his balls and he'd bust my balls, and, you know, sometimes we got serious, sometimes it didn't. It was pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, it made for some interesting chemistry between you guys throughout the show, and then that great fight you had against him at the finale. How was that?
You know, I kind of knew, I kept asking for Dante since day one, even before I saw him fight on the show, before anything, because everybody there knew who Dante was, and he had a good record, and he was somebody I wanted to beat, you know? Like,
Absolutely.
the door was somebody I wanted to beat when I saw him on the show, because, like, if I beat him, people are going to know who I am, you know? If I beat somebody else, they're not going to know who I am, they won't care.
And that gave you a lot of credibility. I got to tell you, that fight with him gave you a lot of credibility as a young fighter. So, I think you accomplished what you wanted. Would you say?
I said, yeah, definitely.
No doubt about it. And there was one crazy situation this year that has never occurred before. Obviously, you know about it, and that's what happened with Jesse. And what are your thoughts about that?
I was actually in the limousine with JT when that all happened.
Right, right. And man, I don't know, but when you saw it develop on TV or whatever, what did you make of it? I mean, you're pretty close with Jesse, obviously. I'm assuming, from the show, and you guys all seem like a tight unit. That's one thing Amir Sadola was telling us as well. You guys were all friends out of it, and what did you make of the situation just when you saw it develop on TV or live or whatever?
And honestly, I that stuff happens, you know, all the time. You know, they just cut it on film, and you know, it sucks. But
Yeah,
you can't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can have fun, you just can't go overboard.
right, absolutely. And Dana, that's what Amir was telling us as well when we interviewed him. He was saying that Dana was in a tough spot, obviously, and he's trying to promote the sport and the UFC, and obviously he couldn't just let that go. And we all think it was for the right decision, though, because it obviously led Jesse back into it. It let him relax. It let him rethink his life, probably, and now he's back as a fighter. So it worked out, huh?
Yeah, it might have. I think I just read on the internet that he got cut from the UFC again.
He did.
Yeah, I think he just got cut because he lost the CV, and then I guess he was drunk after his fight in Vegas, like hammered drunk, and Dana saw him, and
Oh.
that's a rumor. I don't know, maybe I did read it.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's news to me as well.
Pretty sure that happened, though, because that sounds like JT's MO.
Right. And man.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, we do wish him the best. He's a really cool guy. It seemed, at
Yeah,
least
he's
from
a
the show.
really cool guy, and, you know, he's athletic, he's a strong kid, strong fighter. So he looks to have fun.
Right. And the other side of him came out at night, huh?
That's that?
That other side of him came out at night, huh?
Yeah.
I want to know something. In your opinion, we exclude you from this. You can't answer yourself as the answer to that question. Who was the best fighter on the show, in your opinion, except you?
In my opinion, except for me, I would have to say either Tim Credor or CB.
CB, huh?
Because I honestly think CB or Tim Credor could beat Amir. I think Amir just, it doesn't matter. People just underestimate him. He had no pro record, and all of his wins, it's not like he was destroying people and then, just got the win. He was
Right.
getting his ass whooped for a little bit. Everybody he was losing at some point of the fight and pulled it out,
Absolutely. Yeah, man. You
So
bring him.
everybody you kind of doubt him, but at the same time, you got to look at, the things you see there, the composure he has, just, he can take a licking and keep ticking, he doesn't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's got knockout ability, and he's got good submissions. Yeah, and he has a really hard guard to pass once he's on the ground.
Oh no, he's one badass. I can tell you that much just from watching.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, like Tim said, Tim trained he's like, Amir in practice, he's good, but he's nothing. But like Amir in a fight looks like a black belt on his back.
Wow.
So, and if you think about it, when's the last time you saw somebody pass Amir's guard in a fight?
Yeah. Right.
Usually in his guard, and he usually catches them with an armbar.
I mean, I don't know. I gotta tell you, that show was full of good fighters. You guys were all amazing fighters, but there were some standouts, no doubt about it. And you were one of them.
Even a 32-man bracket, you can't really go wrong. You got so many outlets for talent, so you're gonna find something,
Absolutely, no doubt about it, man. And one thing I want to know from you, and I gotta ask you, is if you could challenge anybody from any company, not just UFC, any class division, whatever. And who would it be that you want to fight right away if you could challenge anybody?
If I could challenge anybody, who would I challenge in any organization?
Right, and even any weight class, even if it was slightly less weight than what you have, slightly more.
I want to fight Kimbo Slice then.
I'm sorry, you want to fight who?
Did you get that?
No, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I said I want to fight Kimbo Slice then.
Wow. Okay. Any reason why?
Why? Because he's not good.
Okay.
Because he has no ground skills. He has decent boxing. He has really good boxing. Has a decent chin. But it's MMA. It's not a boxing match. You just
right.
put him up against the cage, start teeing off with knees and elbows, take him down, and smash him. If you put him against any caliber wrestler, not some high school wrestler, but like a college or national level wrestler, and
sure.
Kimbo's done. He's gonna get smashed in a second.
Yeah, that's you bring up quite a good point there. But that would be an amazing fight.
The guys they give him are like mostly strikers, and if they do have ground, it's very limited,
Once you get him down, it's pretty much over, huh?
Yeah.
And okay, Matt. Well, what's next for you? What can we expect from you?
Right now, I'm talking to the UFC. I got a contract with them, so I'm good. I got fights. I had to rehabilitate my hand because I went to get surgery on my right hand.
Oh, right.
I tore a tendon in it.
Yeah.
And there was too much time in between, and they couldn't do surgery to fix it. So I just got to strengthen the rest of my hand up. So they're giving me a little time to do that, like 40 or so days, and then soon after that, I'll be fighting. I just found this out just the other day, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to wish you speedy recovery then, and hope it turns out well pretty soon.
Definitely, you know it.
All right, Matt. I really want to thank you for taking the time for this interview. I really appreciate it, and we wish you the best in the future, man.
Thank you so much. Do you mind if I thank my sponsors and stuff?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to plug AZ and all that? Go ahead, please.
Yeah. I just want to thank MTX Audio for where I live and paying me. Thank you. And Trevor Live from Arizona Combat Sports. Thank you, guys.
And we want to thank Jason for making this happen as well.
Thank you for